Okay, it's Wednesday, 13th of October, just gone 6 o'clock in the evening, just got down after work. I've got a quick overnighter, and yeah, I've jumped in the margin swim just for convenience really. The weather has been pretty settled, high pressure, sort of bit of sunshine but mainly cloud, very still as you can see, so yeah, it doesn't feel particularly carpy to me, but you know, I haven't been down for over a week, so I was keen to get out, and the point swim was actually free down the end there, but I'm going to be back on Friday night, so day after tomorrow, and I'm thinking that I'll probably pre-bait this area with the hope of getting back in here Friday night. Okay, I'm all set up and ready to go. They're going to go in the usual spots, just down the margin there, and 15 wraps out there, so yeah, I'm going to get them out. Okay, that's them out there, usual approach, a few balls of bait around there, and about 30 baits, and half a dozen spods, about 30 baits, hemp pellet, sweet corn. So yeah, I think it's going to be a quiet night, but you never know. Morning, just coming up to 7 o'clock, very quiet night, not a bleep on either rod. During the time I was awake, I did hear one or two fish crashing around the lake, but no, other than that, very still. So, I've done my first coffee, just going to definitely second one and try and do a super quick pack away. Can't seem to get going when it's not light, or completely light, so yeah, I need to get my skates on. Okay, it's well past 7:30, so I'm late, I've got to shoot. I've stuck a bit more bait out because if this swim's free tomorrow night, when I come back down, I think I'll jump in here. The weather's going to stay the same, I think, so yeah, unless it's a big weather change that attracts me to another part of the lake, it's going to be here. Just fingers crossed the swim's not taken. Right, see you then. Okay, it's a Friday, it's just gone 6 o'clock. I managed to get back in the same swim, so I'm chuffed with that. The weather has stayed pretty much the same for the last couple of days since I was down here, so yeah, I don't know if the other swim is free, the point swim, but I didn't look anywhere else. I just thought, right, come straight back in here. So yeah, right, okay, I'm all ready to go, so I'm going to get them out. Okay, put them out there, same amount of bait as the other night really, a little bit more perhaps on the rod at 15 wraps, and yeah, I've tried to get it on the spot as much as possible. I've put my pod in exactly the same place, and you know, so I'm fishing off my rod tips, just standing off my rod tips there, so I'm almost guaranteeing I'm pretty much standing in exactly the same place as I was the other night. So yeah, right, okay, cool, it's getting dark quickly now. I think it's Friday night beer time. Morning, 7 o'clock, all quiet. Well, as in no bleeps or action, but a fish has just rolled over my bait in the margin spot. The ripples are coming through now. You won't be able to see them, I don't think, in this light. So I'll remain hopeful. Eight o'clock, a bleep on the left hand rod. More encouragement. Okay, 9:30. No fish, but we have sunshine. That's probably the best I can hope for, I think. Okay, it's 10:30. Still sunny and very quiet. I think I'm going to start a slow pack away. I think it's a bit of a waste of time. I mean, I was going at lunchtime anyway, but yeah. Lovely weather for mid-October, but yeah. Not for fishing, I think. Hope I'm proven wrong as I'm packing up. Hope one of them roars off, but can't see it. What do I know, eh? Just come up to 11 o'clock and I've had one on the left hand rod. £22. Seem to like £22 recently, don't I? Lovely colours on it. It's starting to get its autumn colours, I think. Oh, mate. Look at that dorsal up. Being good. Do the other side. Get you back. done. Come on in. What was I saying again? He looks dead, nothing happening. Just shows you, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, I'm well happy with that. I can go home happy now. I was due to be off at 12, but it's going to be a bit later than that now because it's about, you know, just 11:15 or whatever. It'll take me a while to pack up. So, yeah, well chuffed. Right, I'm just going to flick it round the corner. I'm not going to put my waders on just for the last half hour or so. So, yeah, I'll do an update before I go. Okay, I did pretty well there because it's only 12:10 and I'm all packed up. So yeah, I'll be home on time. Well chuffed with that result because I was struggling there, I think. And by the sounds of it, others were as well because talking to somebody who walked around this morning, pretty much everyone who did last night has packed up and gone. And I didn't hear any takes or anything last night. So yeah, grateful for the fish that I had. When am I going to be back down? Probably Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'm going to have a look at the weather, see what it's doing and try and pick the best day. Okay, I'll see you then. Okay, it's Wednesday, 20th of October. Just come up to 6 o'clock in the evening. I've just got down here after work and I've jumped in this swim, the night rope swim, as a first choice. Normally it's sort of last resort, but no, I've decided to come in here. We've had strong winds and rain for the last couple of days. I mean, it was, you know, there was gales for a while, up to sort of 40 miles an hour, whatever. There were southerlies to southeasterlies. So they were pushing up this end of the lake, pretty much similar to in my previous video, yeah, I've just got a theory that the fish might be in here because in that last spell of weather someone came in here and did rather well. So yeah, because I've chosen to come in here, I'm probably going to blank rather than the unintentional sessions when I just drop in here and have fish. But yeah, there you go. There's quite a lot of broken weed sitting out on the top there, so I don't know if that's been pushed through the channel with all the high winds that we had. I mean, they've stopped now. Yeah, it's stopped. But the low pressure has stayed. It's at its lowest because I was watching the forecast and I wanted to come down here at its lowest pressure. So it's below, you know, it's about 990, something like that now. Probably lower than that actually. I'll have to check. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Rather than come down in the gales, I sort of come down on the back of it. So whether that's a good choice or not, or proves to be the right decision, who knows. But yeah, I'm here till tomorrow morning, 7:30, the usual midweek routine. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, okay, well let's get them out there. Okay, well that's them out there, the usual spots, 8.5 wraps on the left hand rod, 11 wraps on the right, just short of the rope, and half a dozen spods, about 30 baits. I say that every time, don't I? But it works, so yeah. Right, let's hope it works for me tonight. Okay, just gone 11 o'clock, right hand rod. About £17, something like that. It's a little sore. I'm going to treat that. See anything. Hollis. Okay, that was fun. I've got it back out there, but God knows where, because of the rain I can't really see. What's happened is all the weather from the south that we've had over the last couple of days, I mean, I think it's now coming back this way because the wind's turned round to the northwest, and even in this little bay here there's lots of chop and whatever, and you're getting the full brunt of it. So yeah, not going to get much sleep by the looks of it on a work night, but there you go. Got to pay the price, haven't you, for you want to catch. So, right, okay, well I'm going to try and get the head down, but I don't think I'll be very successful. Morning, just gone 7 o'clock now, no more action. Thankfully the wind dropped off and the rain, and actually went clear skies, and I forgot to mention that we had a full moon last night. So yeah, not quite a big common, but a welcome common anyway. So yeah, got to do a swift pack away now, and be off in about half an hour. Okay, I'm all packed up, but I'm late, so I've got to shoot. Probably be back down tomorrow night, Friday night, till Saturday lunchtime. The wind is going to stay northwesterly now, but we're going to have some sort of clear days. Today and tomorrow it's going to be clear, with the pressure building, so to a high pressure. So yeah, not sure how good that's going to be then, fishing Friday night, but we'll have to see. Right, okay, I'll see you then. Okay, it's Friday, 22nd of October. It's just gone 5:30. There's not many people down the lake. There's 2 anglers doubled up in the swim that fishes up the side of the island, but the point swim's free, and so is this one. Look at that lovely sky, the sun shining on those trees. Early autumn. They'll soon be dropping, won't they? Yeah, that change in the weather that we had last time I was down has stayed. We've sort of had northwesterlies and changing to westerlies since. That's why the wind is pushing over that way a little bit, and over there. I have had a look over there in the bay, but didn't really see anything. So I'm here till tomorrow lunchtime. I think I'm going to drop in this swim here. Don't know about the point. I know someone who fished in there over the course of 4 days. He had 2 fish, but he had to work for them. So yeah, and I think because the wind's been pushing down this way a bit, you know, the fish are more likely to be somewhere along here. But also fishing in here, when I was down in this swim last, there was a fish topping out there, and alright, I've got that nasty snag there, but I've got the option of putting one out there if I see anything, whereas in the point swim, a bit limited, and you've got 4 lines in the water over the other side that, you know, could be coming out halfway towards you. So I don't know, and there's no one else on the lake at the minute anyway, so I'm just going to plonk myself here centrally with the intention of fishing the usual spots, giving me an option to fish quite a bit more water if I see something. So that's the plan. It'll probably all go horribly wrong, but yeah, we'll see. Right, I'm going to get my gear out of the car and get set up. Right, that's them out there. I don't know how much of that you saw. The light just seemed to be like a switch being flicked off. I was, put my hook baits on and looked up and it was dark. Yeah, usual spots then. Margin with half a dozen balls of sort of hemp pellet and sweet corn all mashed together, and about 25-30 baits. And then the right end rod out at 15 reps, just on the end of what was a tall tree line before it dips down to a low tree line, in silt, and with about 30 baits and half a dozen spots of hemp pellet sweet corn. So the usual tactics. We shall see if they work. Oh no! Morning. Just coming up to 7:30. About an hour after I lost one to a hook pull on the left hand rod. Just picked up the rod and held it, really. Didn't try and play the fish as it was in those initial stages. A couple of kicks and it was off. So yeah, gutted about that. Got it back out there, put a little bit more bait out there, but I think that was my chance. You never know. I said that the other week in here, didn't I? I had one about 10:30 in the morning when the sun was right up. I heard a few fish in the night, all down the left hand side. Not particularly close to me, but yeah, there was a few crashing around about. This was about 1:30. It got quiet about 2. I went back to bed at 2:30. But yeah. Okay, I'm 2 coffees in. Gonna go for a third. Okay, it's 8:30 now. I'm gonna say those words that sometimes prove me wrong. It's not looking very carpy. It's very still. Nothing showing. So yeah, come on, prove me wrong. Okay, it's just gone 11 o'clock now. I'm just starting to slow pack away. I've seen a couple of fish there through the course of the morning, topping out, but that's all. So yeah, looks like I've missed my chance. Okay, it's just gone 12. I should be off now, but I'm going to hang on a little longer because I've just seen a fish top out not far from me right hand rod. So yeah, I'm just going to have to ignore text saying where are you. Okay, it's just gone 1 o'clock. That's it, I'm done. Got to be off now. Well, it wasn't to be, but that's why we keep coming back, isn't it? So yeah. Right, well, if you like the video, please like, subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment if you'd like, and if you're out there fishing, catch a whacker, and I'll see you next time.